So the first thing we're going to discuss today is an approach to the instrument. It's different than most of the things you would do in normal day-to-day life. The motions we use with our arms and our feet are going to change as well. So what I want to talk about is positioning your body properly. In the early stages of development here, with just a snare drum and a practice pad in front of me, you can develop bad habits with your feet. And what we're doing is trying to create an environment that will be conducive to playing the drum set in its entirety. This isn't necessarily techniques that would have to be practiced if you were pursuing a career as a concert percussionist or as a marching percussionist, because we are a seated player. So being seated, there are many things that we need to factor in, including our legs and our feet position, as well as the position of the equipment that's around us. First thing I want to talk about is the seat height. You'll want to see that the seat is slightly higher than my knee, so that the hips are a little bit higher than that, and that it'll lean a bit forward. Now what you want to do is to approach this position as you would a chair at your dinner table. If you have a seat, put your feet in front of you, and that's where they belong. You'll notice that the heels naturally are going to be a little bit inside of the toes. So the feet are going to have a short V shape. Many times, if you've ever sat behind someone's drum set, they'll have positions with things uncomfortable, which aren't ergonomic or conducive to the way the body moves. So what you want to do is naturally sit down without the pedals beneath your feet and see where your feet fall. That's where the pedals belong. You want the pedals to accommodate yourself. You don't want to accommodate them. The snare drum position will be centered in front of you. I'll be teaching you the match grip with sticks, so you'll want to utilize a flat surface. And the height of the snare drum, you'll have your hands slightly less than parallel to the floor. So just like your legs, the forearms will slightly decrease towards the front. That can be adjusted. If it's too high, you'll find that you'll have to shrug your shoulders to get up high enough. And if it's too low, your hands will start running into your legs. So find that happy medium. I find that a 5-inch snare drum, the bottom of the hoop is right at the top of my seat. And those 5 inches above where I'm seated is enough room. The arm position is going to be with the upper arm relaxed at its side. You'll find that there will be a bit of a gap. And then you'll bend up from the elbow. The hands will be positioned with the back facing the ceiling. This will allow for the match grip and wrist motion here. This position, with our feet naturally in their place and the forearms bent with the back of the hand facing the ceiling, we're going to call resting position. Playing position will be with the sticks in our hands and our feet on the balls of the foot. The benefit of this is that with the heel on the floor, your posture will be thrown off, and also it isn't a practical application to performing on the entire drum set, because we will have pedals beneath our feet and we will be using them. So while we're working on our hands, we'll use them now. With your feet up, you're sending signals from your brain to your feet, so you're actually enhancing your coordination even though you're only keeping your heel off of the ground.